Shave fans. For today's shave of the day, I'm going to be trying a couple new things. One is Soap Commander Respect, which I haven't tried before. This is their lime and patchouli essential oil soap, and the scent is very limey with that patchouli following it back up. So I haven't tried it yet. I'll see what it's like when it hits my face. So far I'm really liking it. The blend is pretty nice. I'm not normally a patchouli fan at all, but I think if you blend it in right, I think it adds just the right level of kind of spiciness in there, and then I tend to like it. I guess what I don't like is that strong patchouli. I guess some old roommates in college used to burn the incense or something. The other new thing I'm going to be trying is this razor. This is an unbranded razor. I am testing it because I'm thinking about buying a few wholesale, and this comes out of Pakistan. And one of the reasons that I picked this one to try, I have a couple others that I'm going to try as well, was because it obviously resembles the Merkur 34C. And so in fact it's a 3-piece, and it appears to have the same style head as the Maggard version 2 razor. Although I'm guessing, just from checking out the blade gap and everything, that it's probably going to be a little more mild than that. But considering that I'm planning on maybe putting together some of my shave stands and putting together some kits and then selling them here at local craft fairs and different things like that, I think a milder razor is probably a better one to start with. A adjustable would be good, but the price point goes up pretty tremendously when you try to go for that. So just for comparison's sake, here's my actual 34C versus this. And you can see that they're definitely going for that look. But this has a thinner but slightly longer handle. Weight-wise, this one's just a hair less than the actual 34C. So we're gonna test it out. Now I checked the blade and how it lies in there on both sides with my magnifying app, and the blade is dead straight across there. So well manufactured. The fit and finish appears to be great on this one. Of course, this is my sample that I had them ship me, so there's always the chance that this was hand picked out and not just grabbed, willy-nilly. But so far it looks pretty good. I don't see any issues. My biggest concern would be funky blade gaps like the DeFitch razor, and where part of the blade sticks out at a weird angle. All right, so I've already lathered up the soap, and we will get started. Soap Commander is just really probably so far my all-time just favorite all-around soap manufacturer, artisan soap maker. It just seems like all of their scents work for me, whereas with some of the other ones, only some of the scents kind of work for me. So I don't know, I guess Darren, the actual Soap Commander Darren, he apparently really puts a lot of thought into it, and I think really comes up with a great blend and the ability to not put people off and make a great soap. That's pretty amazing. Of course, I haven't tried every one of their soaps, so we'll see as I get through. But I have all the samples. I've smelled all of them, and none of them smelled like old feet or anything weird. they all smell good in their own way. So I'm really looking forward to trying them all. All right, well, let's give this razor a go. Like I said, I think it's going to be pretty mild, but I'm going to start a little ginger because I've got the Kai blade in here, so plenty sharp. If there's a problem, it's going to let me know pretty quick. First impressions are good. I like it. Seems pretty similar to the 34C in its aggressiveness. So, which for me is a good thing. The weight is good, balance seems good. I'm digging it. All right, I'm going to finish my shave and I will recap at the end and go over any other observations I had. All right, so I'm really happy with this razor, actually. It, I can't say it's quite as good as the actual 34C, but it's really close. And like I said, initial impressions with the first shave is that it's a little bit less aggressive than the actual Maggard head. So I think that's okay for what I want to do with it. And I think it's going to be a great razor. I mean, so for as long as I can get this kind of quality, out of a larger batch, then I will be extremely happy, and I'll be able to sell them for half the price of a Merkur 34C. So I think that'll be a good performer for me. I really enjoy that. I've got a couple more to try, so I'll be doing those a little bit later. The Soap Commander, of course, performs awesome as always, and I really dig this smell. It with the lime in there, it gives it a nice light smell, but then it's got that kind of spicy follow-up with the patchouli. So yeah, I really like it. I could see that being well, not for me, but for somebody else, daily shaving soap. So that would be great. I have way too many soaps to try to get through, and more on the way. All right, so to finish up, I'm going to hit some witch hazel, and then I am going to try some of this 444 Aftershave Balm. I got it as part of a piff, and I haven't had a chance to try it yet. So this is what I'm talking about. It's Portugal is where it comes from, is my understanding. And it appears to be in Portuguese at the back, and it does say product of Portugal. So let that witch hazel dry a little bit. It is, can you see there? It's a clear balm. Ooh. I wasn't able to smell it when it was in the tube properly. Oh, that is some mentholy stuff. Oh, I like it. That's like, that'll clear out your sinuses. That is good. It's kind of like eating one of those, the Vicks Vapor throat lozenges. It doesn't smell exactly like that, but it's a little bit better. Ooh, I really dig that. I am going to have to make that part of my standard rotation. Ooh, it is lighting me up, which I love. All right, guys. Well, I just had a great shave. I hope you have one too.